been a long road since episode 1, and the mission was clear from day dot. Secure Champions League and also lift the FA Cup. However, we did fall short, not only just in one cup but two. The Carabao Cup, we came mighty close, bowing out to Liverpool, last season's finalists against Newcastle United, and then we fell short in the FA Cup third round against Fleetwood Town. But top 4 is in the bag, which is a massive positive. Now it's just 6 points from our last 3 games that stands between us and the league title. 180 million rebuilt the squad in season 1, and we witnessed it pay off instantly. In the last episode, Diallo's brilliance kicked us off and put us in a really good position for the next 3 games off camera that we're about to speak about. And in those 3 games that we played, we managed to accumulate 7 points out of 9, which pushed us up to 90 points. Burnley tested us, they took an early lead, Hollerback scored, and Xerxes managed to help us turn things around. We ended up making a 2-1 comeback, defeating Burnley. Moving on to the next game against Aston Villa, we did beat them at home earlier on in the campaign, but this one was a close game. Against Villa, Højlund, he struck twice, bagging himself a brace, and each time he scored, there was a follow-up by Louis Barry, Aston Villa's striker. So after goal number 1, he equalised, and after goal number 2 in the second half, he equalised again. So that match ended 2-2. But the response was ruthless. This is how I would want us to respond after dropping 2 points. It was a crucial game against Everton. We had to get the 3 points. And Rasmus Højlund, he turned up. He bagged his first hat-trick of the season. Definitely the right time to step up and do something like that. But the second goal, which was a set-piece goal, it was a brilliant ball played in by Bruno Fernandes. It did miss a few heads in the box, deflecting into the path of Rasmus Højlund eventually though, and then he tucks it away. Now with history in reach, the Reds are marching on, just 1 step away from glory. And after that brilliant recent performance by Rasmus Højlund, he ended up getting himself into Team of the Week, accompanied by De Ligt and Dalot. But yeah, we are feeling the pressure in this episode. The last 3 games is going to consist of Arsenal and Chelsea. Arsenal being the first game in this episode to play. And Arsenal are currently 5 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand. We also have a game in hand as well. We can go 4 points clear on the table with a victory against Arsenal. And we've done pretty well. We almost did the Invincibles. We've only had 1 defeat throughout this campaign. Hopefully that's not a jinx on a final hurdle. But yeah, the bottom 3, it does consist of Everton, West Ham United and Luton Town. So the promoted sides are looking a bit comfortable going into the last 3 games. Leeds are under a lot of pressure though. Burnley are heavily secure, 9th place on the table. I feel like we definitely need to be swift with our business on the field. We need to make sure we tuck away as many chances and not give away too many inroads in behind. We are still conceding quite a bit of goals, but definitely not as much as we did at the start of the campaign. But yeah, going into this next match as well, we also have Bruno Fernandes out. He's out due to a suspension. I think he got too many yellow cards because he hasn't been sent off at all in the campaign. Yeah, it's time to go on and make history now. As I said in the intro, it took 180 million to reform this squad and turn them into good goal scorers. Defensively, there's still a lot of work to do. But as I said, at some point in the series, our best form of defense is our attack. When we look down and out, look ready to drop 2 points or maybe all 3 points, there's always a player that steps up in the forward line. And now is the time. This is definitely the time for players like Bruno, Cunha, Mbeumo, Højlund, Xerxes, a lot of them. We need to rally the troops. Yeah, in terms of Arsenal, they're sitting 3rd place at this current moment in time in their last 5 games. They've only won twice and lost the other 3. So I feel like they're probably going to be going all out to try and prove a point, make a statement. They got Eder Militao. No wonder why they're doing good this season. They're not doing better than us, but they're doing good. Yeah, we're going to be without our main number 10, but we're going to go with this rotated 3 right behind Rasmus Højlund. So what we're going to do this time around is have Cunha. He's going to be there. We're going to have Amad Diallo on the right. Yeah, as it stands, Rasmus Højlund, he's ahead of Xerxes in the top goal scorers chart. And I don't know who to pick. We have the best attacking dilemma when it comes to team selections this season. Let's start this episode on a high. We did manage to have a brilliant episode the last time around. Season finale is underway. Here goes. The 3rd to last match of the campaign. And we're attacking to the left. Arsenal, they're attacking to the right. We're at the Emirates. Just like all the other encounters, I'm ready for a physical battle. Ball comes in. Get ahead on that. Well done, Dalot. Pick this on. Turn and go. Let's go now. Cunha. Diallo. Oh, here goes Rasmus Højlund. Højlund gonna cut that back. Cunha, Diallo, long shot, right at the keeper. Wonder where Raya is. Play out from the back, or release it below, but Camavinga now. Let's go. Well done. Below Agate, Ahmad, and Bumo. Oh, we've got Delo on the outside. Delo cuts that back. Rasmus gonna lay that off. Ryan and Bumo. Oh, he actually got through. I don't know why we shifted to the left. We get caught inside the penalty area. Delict. Oh, come on. Arsenal making it hard to play football. I have to move away from the original formation. Come on. Let's go, Cunha. Oh, he's off. He's off. Poor ball control by Rasmus. To really work hard off the ball here. Oh, no. Come off your line. Good stop there by Onana. Dorgu wins the ball off Saka. Let's try and come away with it. Breakaway. Oh, in behind is Rasmus Højlund. This should be goal number 1. This should be goal number 1, and it's 27th in the league, and it is. We're leading 1-0 against third place Arsenal. The pressure was on. We struck first. First blood is struck. I just need us to be solid. Getting goals, like I said, is an inevitable thing. I feel like this season we've at least scored a goal a game as well. Forward line has struck early for us. Havertz to Camavinga. Oh, good challenge there by Agate. Bumo. Bumo gonna play up the line. Delo. Diogo Delo. Gonna take our time getting forward. Diallo. Diallo. Oh, Rasmus. Rasmus 2-0. Really simple. We split the 2 in half. Saliba and Eder Militao, they're having a nightmare at home. Like, how are you going to compete in your own stadium like this? This is not even competing. It's just participating at this point. Their number 1 keeper beaten for the 2nd time. In front of his own home crowd as well. Rasmus Højlund delivers a double. That's his 28th in the league. His 28th goal in the league. Oh, Martinelli's through. Martinelli's through 2-1. So we've got 3 goals in under 40 minutes in the first half. Poor concentration around the back. Okay, this game's definitely going to give us goals. Hopefully not too many conceded. Drag him. Oh my god. Oh, good save. Good save. Arsenal piling on the pressure here. Martinelli. His chances are saved and stopped by the Cameroonian. Come on. Clear it. There's no one up there, but who cares? It gives us time to refresh and regroup. Oh no. Mark him. Mark him. He's not marking him properly. Onana has to make a save. What I mean about Delict and his pace. Come on, Delo. Come on, don't fall for that. Brilliant. Brilliant. They are dominating possession. We've conceded in that department, but that's fine. That's fine. We're going to wake up in the second half. That we shift the momentum back in our favour. We don't want to draw or drop points. Even if we have a game in hand, that's not on the cards for today's episode. Come on, Dorgu. Oh, here's Rasmus on his right foot. Denied by Hein. Cross comes in. Go on Delict. Out jump by Timber. Rasmus. Oh, tried to turn onto his right foot. Adana Garte. Going over the top. Barely makes it beyond the defender. Get the ball back though. Possessions with us. There we go. There we go. Cunha. Cunha. Go on the inside. Cunha. Oh, he delivers a blow. He delivers a mighty blow. We restore the 2-goal lead. Mateus Cunha hits it hard and low. And this keeper, again, proceeds to have a nightmare. Managed to surf the crowd. Cut in. Try to buy ourselves some time. Find an angle to hit and take a shot. And we actually successfully find the bottom right corner. Look at this. Saliba and Timber taken out of the game. Saka. Odegaard. Timber. Quick football being played. Saka. Gives that to Martinelli. He's through on goal. 3-2. It's just poor. It's just poor. We need to make changes because Lissandro Martinez, he just seems like he's just there. Like De Ligt keeps shifting to Martinez's side because Martinez isn't pressing. He's not pushing up. He's not applying pressure. His backline needs to improve. We're going to be heavily invested into bolstering that backline next season on clear lines. Beautiful. The low is just slow. Everything's just poor. What's happening? Switch me to Euro. Oh my god, this game. This game wouldn't switch me to Euro. It's like they want us to get played off the park and the ball to be played in behind. It's a nervy last 22 minutes to this second half. Come on. There we go. Rasmus takes it round the defender. Get the shot off. Saliba's all over him. There we go. Mainu. Kobe. Mainu on the ball. Got Mbumo on the left. We're going to go down the left-hand side. Brian Mbumo. Xerxes gets through the crowd of players. Oh, almost find the opposite corner for 4-2. Close down this keeper. Going to take this one short. I don't think much is going to come of it. Belabor. Just going to take this to the corner. 8 minutes to go. Diallo. Ahmad. Mainu. Get the shot off Mainu. Oh, tried to hit it low into the corner. The outer favour, Harry Maguire, is replacing De Ligt. All we need to do is survive the next 6 minutes or go on and double the lead again. Ball comes in. Go on, Maguire. Oh, Maguire. You can't even make any of this up. Maguire, his first touch of the ball is a headed goal. The former United captain has restored a 2-goal lead. And I think Arsenal, they're down and out now. Look at this. A nice floated in ball by Amad Diallo. Harry Maguire towering over that cross that came in. Martinelli didn't stand a chance in it. At least if Maguire leaves now, at least his last contribution to the side was a good one. Long shot by Odegaard. Onana holds on to that. Held this out. 3 minutes is up now. The 3 points come our way. All we need is another set of 3 points. Unless Liverpool have dropped points to make it a lot easier along the way. But I feel like that's enough points to accumulate to make it difficult for the other two sides that are chasing for this league title. The Rasmus Højlund, he did all the hard work. He ran all the hard yards, making it difficult for Saliba, Eder Militao to track his movement. Yeah, we were dominated possession-wise in the first half and the second half, but we created the better chances and actually took them. 2.5 XG to our 3.3. Our passing distribution, it was quite poor. We was mainly aiming for the left-hand side, barely made runs down the right-hand side. I feel like Calafiori was a good wing-back that we just didn't really want to run at too often. Despite saying that, Amad Diallo did have a good game. He wasn't awfully quiet. He mainly spent most of the time through the middle, but we switched him to the right in the second half. He got 2 assists out wide and through the middle, and we got 2 goals from Rasmus Højlund. A goal and an assist from Cunha. Dorgu got an assist, and Harry Maguire came off the bench and delivered that final blow with the headed goal. But yeah, this is it. This must be it. I feel like we've got one hand on the title. So the table right now is looking much healthier for us. All we need is another 2 points to get the league title over the line, which means a draw in the next 2 games would definitely suffice. If we drop points against Chelsea, Brentford is going to be a must win. If we win against Chelsea, Brentford, we can rotate and have as much fun as we want with some of the fringes featuring. The thing is, the aim is always to confirm the title as early as late April, early May. But yeah, it's definitely going to have to go down to the wire. And if this doesn't instill confidence in us for the final 2 games, I don't know what will. We have 2 of the best goal scorers in the league so far in the campaign. We have 3 players joint second technically. Mo Salah, Xerxes and Nunes, they're all on 22 goals. And we have Rasmus Højlund 6 goals ahead of those 3 players. The most assists in the league right now is Fernandes, Brian Mbumo and Cunha. Those are the top 3 players that are creating. The most clean sheets is surprisingly Andre Onana with 11. I don't think he's going to be caught up, so Golden Glove surely will be going his way. Yeah, they set up with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Last 5 games, they lost 3 and won 2, just like Arsenal. Their form isn't as solid as they would probably want going into this sort of clash. Hopefully Palmer is too tired to play in the next game. I'm trying to check out to see who they actually have in their squad. See if there's any new faces that I need to worry about. I have Conrad Lerma as a right back, but I think they'll go with Malo Gusto. Defensively, they pretty much look the same in real life. Yeah, their top goal scorer is Nicholas Jackson. We need to be wary of him. He normally wins Ballon d'Or in these saves. Cole Palmer actually is their top goal scorer. I missed him, but he shouldn't be playing. He shouldn't be playing. If what I saw on the menu is correct, he's not going to be fit for the next one. It doesn't mean that we have a go-ahead to outplay Chelsea in the midfield, but it definitely breeds confidence in our midfield, knowing that one of their key players is out. Yeah, we're not going to shuffle the pack too much. We're probably going to have to give Mazraoui a few chances here and there. Makes sense to give Mazraoui a start, as the low most likely will get tired before half time. I feel like this is going to be an end-to-end kind of game, trying to catch them on a breakaway and them doing the same. Moment of truth. I feel like this is probably the last huge game that we're going to play in the league. I think Brentford will be a difficult game, whether we have to go on and win the title there or not. Chelsea, I don't know. I have a funny feeling that this is going to be it. Hopefully that funny feeling comes true. The game's kicked off. We're attacking to the left, they're attacking to the right. João Felix is normally a problem in this game. Like the Portuguese Cole Palmer. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for him. Neto, ready burning Luke Shaw. Crosses it in. Mazraoui does well there. Lavia uses out to Agate. Play that to the left. Handball ref, we play on. Bruno. Best creator in the game right now. Højlund, 1-0. That's why he's the best creator in the game. And I don't understand why no one closed him down. A player like that, being free to pick out whatever pass, do whatever he wants in the middle of the park, is criminal. It's criminal stuff. And like true champions, we're ahead. Jurgensen had no chance up against Rasmus Højlund. He's got ice in his veins. He's on course to get his 30th goal, one more away. Hitting that big number 30 is a big achievement for any striker in any league. So imagine in the Premier League, Rasmus Højlund's worked his socks off this season. Gusto, Neto, try to stop João Felix. Come on, put a foot in. Neto puts a cross in. Well done, Mazraoui. I feel like Neto's always going to get the better of Luke Shaw. And Bumo. Chop. Go back. Bruno. Gonna go back up the line. And Bumo. And Bumo being chased down. The ball out wide. Baleba. Rasmus. Here goes. Here goes a ball in the box. Rasmus takes it down. Oh, tried to turn on the volley. Neto, we're just going to keep backing off of him. Oh, how does he not stick his foot out for that? Luke Shaw's just sleeping all the time. Mazraoui winning his third aerial duel in a row. Rasmus. Got Mbumo. Mbumo back into Rasmus. Rasmus, oh, just about taken out of the game, taken out of the attack. Malo Gusto. Overlapping run from Pedro Neto. Ramos. Crosses it in again. Chelsea keep going for that back post. Mazraoui keeps knocking it out. Getting rid of danger. Rasmus. Bumo. Up against Cucurella. Oh, I'm trying to get around him with a bit of trickery. Just like the Arsenal game. We might not be in control over possession. I feel like the game and the momentum is in our favour. Come on, and Bumo receives the ball. It's under control. Baleba, Cunha, Rasmus, give it back to Cunha. His touches are so hard, Rasmus. All cleared up the field. Half-time intervals here. Yep, as I suspected, they're dominating possession, but they had no shots. No shots attempted at all. 0.0 XG to our 0.6. Yeah, it's been a really boring tactical game. I did say we was going to make it as tedious as possible away from home. I'm going to go defending on top of that. There's Agate over the top. Go on, Rasmus. Go on, Rasmus. Header. He's offside, but there's a good save by the keeper. Patiently. Neto. Going to be a narrow cross to the back post. Nope, he cuts it back this time. Gusto. Enzo. João Felix. Neto. Just keeping possession outside the box, Chelsea. Try and step up. Well done, Euro. Well done, Euro. Bumo. Correa up against Mbumo. Mbumo too strong for him. Rasmus. Rasmus gonna shift it to his right foot, go across the keeper, and it actually goes in. It actually goes in. What a way to grab the 30th goal in the campaign. Rasmus Højlund just can't be stopped. What a goal, man. We just spanned the defender inside out. Looked like it was going to go on the inside. Transition back to the outside onto his right foot. The keeper just poor. Really poor at his near post. I think, guys, I can smell it. I can smell our 21st trophy. Brian Mbumo. Cross comes in. Oh, here we go. Cunha, head that downwards. Oh, Jurgensen makes the stop. The Enzo. Afif. Biff on the ball. He's in the gap. Shao Felix. Ramos. Come on, let's keep a clean sheet here. I don't want to concede. Well done. Well done. We stood him up. He made a poor decision. Pedro Neto just thinks he can just run. And then it's just going to work every time. Then we're on to his game plan. Ramos. Just keep forcing Chelsea out of the penalty box. Very toothless from outside. Oh, no. I see it. I see it. He's off. He has to be off. He's on. That's crazy. That's crazy work by the defenders. The offside trap wasn't trapping anybody there. Rasmus. Whoa, what a ball. Cunha. Cunha on his right foot. Oh, and actually, no, this goalkeeper's pathetic. This goalkeeper's actually pathetic. He got beaten by a finesse shot at his near post. Jurgensen needs to be sacked. I don't know what Chelsea are going to do for a keeper next year, but it better not be that, man. What a display in this game. Cunha just cuts in. Near post shot. Keeper is just poor. Very poor. Yeah, if Onana did that, he would have been on the transfer list the next game. Honestly, he's probably done worse. That's for certain. João Felix. Or he actually nutmegs Baleba to get it to Ramos. Good piece of play, but what's it going to do in the grand scheme of things? Well done, De Ligt. Solid defensive display in this episode by De Ligt. Despite having balls played in behind him at the Emirates, I feel like stand-up game, he's one of the best in the world. But yeah, we've done it. We've secured the Premier League title. We've done it, and it's taken us 13 years to do so. 13 years. Our 21st league trophy is in the bag now. And we looked like we was about to do the Invincibles as well. We was really strong going forward throughout the campaign. Shown signs of having one of the better defenses out of the top four. But yeah, you can only get one. If we can get the best defensive record, I'm happy with it. The best attacking record, I'm happy with it. But we end up with the best attacking record. But here goes. Our 21st league trophy, our 21st league title, lifted by Bruno Fernandes himself. And if you guys enjoyed the build-up leading to us lifting the trophy, smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and also hit the notification bell. We've done it. We've rebuilt Man United within a season. Only 180 million spent. Dare I say only. So the league title's in the bag. Chelsea spent the entire game not taking any shots. I'm not too sure what happened. I think they're really toothless without Cole Palmer from the looks of it. But yeah, we dominated the game in terms of chances created. We did whatever we wanted out there with the ball. We had a lot of combinations in the final third for ourselves. The top performers were Rasmus Højlund. We also got a top performance from Bruno Fernandes, Onana in goal, Cunha, he got an 8, and Mbumo, he got a 7.8, Baleba. Yeah, the list does go on. 13 years. 13 years was the waiting time for us to get the league title over the line. And I feel like now it's time. Now that we've got the most important trophy over the line in this series, it's time to move like a big club. We're going to think about players to move out next season before the season even ends. Players that, or positions that we can bolster. In my mind, right now, from the top of my head, left back and centre back. The left-hand side definitely needs bolstering. The centre back area needs a bit more pace, physicality. Yeah, that's to do with stamina, sprint speed, acceleration, and also defensive awareness as well. So we definitely need to improve that backline. We're not going to have a stopgap, and we're not going to try to sign a player that's going to take time to grow into the first team. They're going to have to make an instant impact. I think the weakest centre back is obviously Maguire, but he's going to go, and all we'll be left with is Euro, Martins, and De Ligt as first team players. Dorgu, I feel like he's definitely held his own in this campaign. Just looking at his stats, 6.49 is his average rating. Luke Shaw 6.56. He's not even that far off of a player that's more experienced than him. So I feel like I'm going to give myself an extra slot in players being sold. I think Luke Shaw will be definitely one of those players out of the door. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below if there are 4 players that you would get rid of out in my squad, in my team. Who would it be? But off the top of my head is Rashford, Garnacho, Luke Shaw. Those are 3 slots taken. And then we have Anthony as well. Yeah, it's the date. It's the big date. The 38th game of the campaign. And we're about to get that underway. We have 96 points on the table. 7 points clear on Liverpool right now. And I think we can end the campaign with 99 points if we go on to win this one. It is going to be a challenge because it's a Premier League side. But the 2 sides that we just saw off, I feel like it's supposed to be an easy encounter. But we are going to rotate for the final game. There were a lot of players that didn't get enough game time, and I think it's probably the best way to evaluate the fringes for the next season. We're probably going to end up getting a draw in this match. That's my prediction. We never predict ourselves to lose. Come on, you got to back your boys. Luke Shaw, we're going to drop him, as I feel like he's going to be someone that's going to be sold. Amas and Dorgu are going to share that role, so Amas will come on in the second half. Casemiro, let's give the legend a bow out. Let's give him a bow out next to the likes of Mainu. And then we have fringes that we're going to add to the bench. So Vaughan, got the likes of Vaughan there. Got Sharp, who's also a CDM, future CDM potentially. Mason Mount hasn't had enough game time in my personal opinion. But I don't know who to swap him out with. I'm going to swap him with Mbumo. Put Ahmad to the right. And then we're going to have Xerxes for the final day of the campaign to start the match. I think this is a lot of rotation. A few fringe players mixed with a few first team players that play week in, week out. We should get a good result here. It's going to be a tough game, but we're united and we're champions. Yeah, guys, this is it. This is it for the finale. You might not see a season 2 for maybe a week or so, maybe a couple of days. But again, be sure to show your appreciation for the series if you can and help us get up that algorithm by smashing that like button and subbing if you're new. Let's get this over the line. Another 3 points coming our way. I can smell it. We're attacking to the left, they're attacking to the right. Last time out, we drew with Brentford. I think it was a 2-2 draw, if I'm correct. And the next question to ask, if we do get rid of a striker, I feel like it's obvious who you guys want me to get rid of. Is it going to be Xerxes or Højlund? For me, I wouldn't know who to pick. I think Xerxes played a good, he's played really well. Fits the system better than Højlund. But I think as Højlund progresses as a player in career mode, he just becomes a better all-round striker. Clarkson into Yarnell. Turns it. Dorgu not phased. There's Casemiro. Xerxes. Cunha over the top. Xerxes gets it back. The cutback wasn't on for Cunha. Tried to slip in Mainu. Deception made on the edge of the Brentford box. Garo. Again, passing out from the back. Hasn't been too great. Oh, Sade through on goal. Come on, well done, Atalobu. Well done, Atabolu. What a stop. Keep calling him Atalobu. Oh, come on, man. Eagle. Long shot. Not testing the keeper entirely. Knock this long. Flick it on. He doesn't. I was going to try lunge for it and get into Diallo's path. Oh, don't let him skip past you. Oh, well done, Aiden. He's very strong. Very strong. Thiago. It's just very strong. That's what I mean. Heaven's just been handling him. Heaven's been handling him on his own. Dorgu. Xerxes. So I mean, the movement could improve from Xerxes. He just tends to drop deeper. Mainu just goes gallivanting. Been an unimaginative build-up play, as it would say in the menu. We go into the interval, 0-0. It's been a shocking first half from a lot of the fringes. The passing is just not connecting. But it is the final game of the season. Players are a bit more complacent, a bit more relaxed, and it is a rotated side. Second half on the way. Here goes. Mount. Out wide is Cunha. Overlap Dorgu. Cunha. Need to have a bit more urgency. And now attacking third. Here we go. Mason Mount on his right foot. Flecken makes the stop. Passing's a bit lazy out there. Shard. The low needs to get back in time. What's Euro doing taking a touch there? There goes Xerxes on the breakaway now. Amad Diallo will make the run, Mount. He moves. Mount back into Diallo. First time shot fired at Flecken. We're turning up in the second half. So important changes being made. Cunha's off for Vaughan. Casemiro's off for Isaac Sharp. And then we brought on Hoyland for Xerxes. Still 0-0. Doing a throw-in. Deliver it with pace. Go on, Euro. Out jump by Collins. Mount again. Hoyland. Sharp. Hoyland. Hoyland. Oh, he's offside. He's off. He's off. Yeah, Mason Mount is way too flat. He's way too flat. So I'm going to take him off, bring on Bruno. Maybe he'll help the fringes a bit. Create a few chances here and there. Amad Diallo. Into Sharp. Vaughan just about gets the ball. Diallo. Oh, I was trying to give that to Vaughan. For first time shot. Vaughan. Turns. Hoyland. Oh, his shot is deflected. The sting's taken out of the shot. Flecken makes the stop. Yeah, I feel like we could have been 1-0 up at some point. I don't think our chances are clear-cut enough. Brentford are doing well defensively. Oh, he's on. He's on. Oh, good stop. Against the runner play, Brentford look like they're going to go and win now. This always happens when I rotate on the final game of the campaign. Definitely against the runner play. Not too sharp. Out of the blocks when it comes to pace. Well done. Ashrawi keeps it in. 3 minutes to go. And he gives the ball up again. Good challenge there by Euro. Go up the line. It's a straight ball up the line into Amad Diallo. Come on. Rasmus make the run. There's not enough bodies forward. Vaughan. Oh, if we got round what's his name? Vandenberg. I feel like that would have been 1-1. If we got round him. So, I mean, these players take long. They take a first touch and then they stand still in one spot like they're stuck in the mud. We've lost our second game of the campaign. It's an annoying way to lose. I wanted to end the season with 99 points, but it makes no difference. We managed to see some of the frailties anyway in some of the fringe players. I feel like we definitely need more than 4 players to be gone in terms of deadwood, but it is what it is. I feel like we've evaluated them enough. In my personal opinion, the 3 loanees need to go: Anthony, Garnacho and Rashford. Just to create more space. We already got Amad Diallo, Cunha, and then Bumo, and then Vaughan. I think the fourth one has to be Luke Shaw. But yeah, the campaign's over. We dominate possession. We had 1 XG to their 1.7. I don't see it. But I don't know where those chances came from them to deserve to be considered the dominant side. Flecken should be man of the match. Aiden Heather's been really consistent throughout the season. Top performer. Overall Severity, bearing in mind. The best performer on the pitch in this particular match. Euro right underneath him. And the rest, I mean, it's subjective. I think Vaughan came on, he was a breath of fresh air. Xerxes was flat. Hoyland didn't have much to do. Same with Bruno. Isaac Sharp wasn't sharp. Hamas wasn't sharp either. So yeah, that's the end of season 1 for us. And I feel like it's been really, really successful. Despite not winning the FA Cup, we done one better and won the Premier League and almost won it in a perfect fashion without taking any losses. If it weren't for that game against Crystal Palace and the game against Brentford now where we rotated in both matches, I think we would have done the invincible. And bearing in mind, we only spent 180 million and bolstered the forward line, brought in 1 goalkeeper. The rest, we kind of made do with the players that were there already. So that just goes to show it is doable. You don't have to make too many major changes. You may have to spend a lot of money, but 4 signings could potentially do it for Man United in terms of a But yeah, guys, if you're not only just into FC content, we do have a Football Manager playlist that should pop up on the screen now, so be sure to check that out. Now it's time to do the season review and recap
everything that's transpired in terms of stats, best players, top performers, and also potential trophies that we would have won or ended up missing out on. First and foremost, goalkeeper of the tournament. Golden Glove goes to Andre Onana, rightly so. Team of the season doesn't have any of our strikers, so we are gonna be right into the FA and telling them that it's a disgrace. How Xerxes and Hoyland's not in there, I'm not too sure. Mateta made it over Hoyland, the top goal scorer, but Balaba's there, one of our new signings. Player of the season, Darwin Núñez, is already rigged, but we won the league, our 21st league title for Manchester United. And in terms of youth players, in terms of the youth, let me know what you think of my performance in using the youth. Do you feel like I could do much better for season 2? Are you expecting much more? In terms of the stats, I feel like we're going to have a lot to read off of. Rasmus Højlund, the best performer in the side throughout the campaign. He's finally gone up to overall 80. Talk about the stat upgrades too. He's got 38 goals, all comps, with 11 assists. Xerxes 25 goals with 2 assists. Bruno Fernandes, eight yeah, you got 8.06 as his match rating, average rating, sorry. 19 goals and 25 assists. Ahmad, he's got 10 for each. Cunha, he's got 8 to 12. We got 6 to 14 for Mbumo. And even the logo himself involved, 2 goals and 2 assists in the Premier League to be exact. Best defensive displays came from De Ligt, Onana, I would say Delo, Shaw, who is up for sale, Euro. So those are the defenders with the most clean sheets. And most assists obviously goes to Bruno Fernandes. These are the top 3 right now. And Mbeumo and Cunha, the new signings involved. Højlund, he's 4th. Amad Diallo's 5th. And even Baleba played well throughout the campaign. He ended the campaign with a 7.30 match rating. To be fair, we're going to do outfield player of the year. Because Onana, he could easily win player of the season. But I feel like he's going to get goalkeeper of the season anyway. So we're probably just going to nominate, I would say, player of the season for me. It's difficult, man. Who would you guys say? Would you guys go with the goal contributions or the overall performance? Because goal contributions is Højlund. Overall performances, I rarely said anything bad about him. I'd say Baleba. Baleba was excellent throughout the campaign. And he did transform that midfield, made it easier to play out from the back. So in terms of stat upgrades, Bruno goes up by 1 and Boomer goes up by 1. Had a lot of growth, especially with the rotated players, not even just the first team. At Euro, he's gone up by 3. Players that are loaned out have been upgraded as well. Xerxes, he's been playing excellent throughout the campaign. Same with Højlund. Atta Bolu, he's gone up by 3. So next season, he can actually be pushing for first team keeper. He's 24. He's not as young as he looks or as young as you would assume. But in goalkeeping form, like that is quite young. Because goalkeepers could play up to like 40 if they wanted to. Bobby Mainu, he's grown by 1. I thought he would grow by more after season 1, but maybe the fact that he wasn't starting over Baleba all the time. He ended with a 6.65 average rating with 1 goal and 3 assists. The next season, we need to be pushing him, propelling him up further into the first team. And there's going to be a lot of game time to spread out. Most growth is most certainly going to be Vaughan. He's gone up by 11 in 1 season. So we got him at overall 60 at the age of 17, and he's gone up to overall 71. So 18 years of age, 71 rated. I think next season he should be getting a massive push into the first team. I think these average ratings are not doing him a favor. He came off the bench and he was a bright spark each time. He may not have contributed to a goal, but he did create a chance here and there, and he took on his fullback. We got our breakout star in the forward line for next season. So yeah, no complaints in that department. The overall top goal scorer in the Premier League, like I mentioned before, was Rasmus Højlund. I didn't realize Mateta scored that many goals. And look how many players. That's mad. I thought Xerxes was going to end up in the top 5. Same with Cole Palmer, but just going missing for the final 3 matches, this has caused a massive shuffle in the top goal scorers chart. Like, there's only 1 Man United player in it now. Before, it was 2 Liverpool players, 2 Man United players, and a Chelsea player. Now it's just a mixture. But yeah, before we look at the league table, before we end the episode, we're going to take a look at our overall performance in the campaign. So in 48 appearances, we won 37, drawn 6, and lost 5. In terms of goals for, we got 117 goals for us, and only 56 goals were conceded against us. Our biggest defeat was a 5-2 defeat in January to Liverpool, and this is the final form of the league table. 38 games played, we ended the season 6 points clear on Arsenal. We had ended up with 90 points, sharing the same amount of points as Liverpool, but above them because of goal difference. Man City, they finished fourth. Right underneath them are Tottenham and Aston Villa. Crystal Palace probably got the last European slot. In terms of the sides relegated, Everton, West Ham, and Luton Town. West Ham United is a surprise. Everton, not so much. Yep, there are a lot of targets in mind going into their new campaign. I'm already looking forward to getting the summer window out of the way and shuffling the pack quite a bit. A few top targets. We're not going to go all gung ho in the next transfer window. Probably deliver 2 top players and maybe 1 or 2 more backup dancers. Let's just say rotational players. But yeah, I think yeah, the squad, we don't have to do too much of it, if I'm honest with you. I think we could even challenge for Champions League, maybe get to semi-finals with this current squad. So imagine what we can do with another 180 million to spend and a few players leaving the door. But yeah, I think that's it. Because this last little recording clip has lasted 11 minutes, which is a lot. We're going to break this down. Hopefully this doesn't go over time, and hopefully you guys are entertained throughout the last episode. But yep, see you guys for the next upload. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care for now. Peace.